Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Zac and Amy, I'd like to welcome you here on this beautiful summer's day to a celebration of their love and commitment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as the bride has now arrived, I'd ask that you find your places, as I'm positive Zac is keen to see his beautiful bride. Before we get started, there are a couple of housekeeping items that they've asked me to bring to your attention. If you could turn your phones now to silent, and if you could be mindful of the official photographer. They've also asked that you don't upload anything to social media until after they get a chance to. So they'd appreciate that. And there's going to be a group photo at the very end of the ceremony, so don't rush off, but I'll remind you anyway. Will everyone now please rise? Start the music. Dun, dun. Endless Love by Zac Amy.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad.
It's my great pleasure to welcome you here today to witness the marriage of Zac and Amy. On this special day, they would like us to take a moment to think of the family and friends who are not with us today. Zac and Amy remember with love those who have gone before them and know they would have been very proud to witness this marriage ceremony. We know that their love is present here with you both. We're gathered here today as each and every one of you have witnessed the love and the journey that they've travelled to be here today. I'd particularly like to acknowledge Zac's mother, Margaret, for travelling all the way from the UK. This is particularly significant as we know she has a huge fear of flying. Margaret told me earlier that this is actually the first time that she's getting to meet young Charlie too. She actually said that Zac's father, John, would have done anything to be here today. So she had to pull all her courage together so she could represent the Cook family. Now that really is love, isn't it, folks? I dare say little Charlie's excited to be meeting Nan too. And I know that Zac and Amy are delighted that he's playing an integral part in today's festivities. Today we celebrate love, more than a ritual, signing of papers, exchanging of vows, of words, songs and signing a register. It's a celebration. The giving and receiving of love. My name is Elizabeth Clark and I am an authorised marriage celebrant. And I'm delighted, nay honoured to be officiating Zachary Andrew Cook and Amy Constance Turlington's marriage ceremony today. Who supports Amy in her wedding to Zac today? Rob and Bill?
I do.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that Zac and Amy wanted to keep this ceremony short and sweet, particularly as it looks like rain is imminent. But I did want to just cover quickly what a delightful couple they are and how wonderful it has been to hear their story and to get to know them over the past 4 months. For those of you that don't know, they actually first met in preschool and were best friends until the age of 7. After that, I think sport got in the way a little, but as you can see, that strong bond never diminished. They may be young, but they've already been through so much together. Zac said he'll never forget how Amy helped him through the loss of his dad. And also when his last relationship fell apart and he received sole custody of Charlie. It's times such as these when relationships are definitely put to the test. And Zac said he always knew that Amy was the one and he wanted to be with, and the one he wanted to be with. But when he saw Charlie and her together, that was the icing on the cake. It's a beautiful beginning and no doubt one that will continue for many, many more years to come. We now invite Amy's sister Sarah to give a reading. It's a beautiful piece by John Donne named The Good Morrow. Sarah, would you come and stand next to me? Yes. Thank you, Sarah. That was really lovely. I know both Amy and Sarah would dearly have loved Sarah to be Amy's witness today, But as Australian law stands, you must be over 18 in order to do so. However, I feel that giving a reading, particularly that John Donne poem, holds just as great significance. And I know that whatever happens, Sarah will always be an integral part of your lives. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people, to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Now, if you can join hands together to prepare to take this solemn vow. Thank you, Sarah. Taking the lead already.
Oh, such a... Sorry.
Marriage is an agreement to love and support each other. It requires commitment from both parties. And Zac and Amy are lucky enough to have found in each other from an early age. The future will hopefully be long. It may be rocky, but you've already proved how you support each other through thick and thin. Marriage values can be summed up nicely by a poem by Wilfred A. Peterson called From the Art of Marriage, in which it says, la-di-da-di-da. So, knowing and agreeing to this, I ask you, Zac, will you take Amy to be your partner for life? Do you promise to love her and cherish her, respect and honour her? Do you promise to stand by her through everything for the rest of your life together?
I do.
Amy, will you take Zachary to be your partner for life? Do you promise to love him and cherish him, respect and honour him? Do you promise to stand by him through everything for the rest of your life together?
I do.
Zac, can you repeat after me? I call upon the persons here present.
I call upon the persons here present.
To witness that I.
Zachary
Andrew Cook. Take thee. Amy Constance Turlington. To be my lawful wedded wife. Amy, repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon the persons here present.
To witness that I. Amy Constance Turlington. Take thee. Zachary Andrew Cook. To be my lawful wedded husband. Thank you. And now you're going to read these. To Amy. You can read it at your own pace.
I can't promise you that dark clouds will never encompass our lives, or that the future will always bring us sunshine. I can't promise you that tomorrow will be perfect, or that life will be easy. But I can promise my deepest devotion to you, my loyalty, my respect, and my unwavering love for a lifetime. I promise to be your friend, your family, your everything, all the days of my life. This I promise you.
I can't the same one. I can't promise you that dark clouds will never encompass our lives, or that the future will always bring us sunshine. I can promise you that tomorrow will be perfect, or I can't promise you that tomorrow will be perfect, or life will be easy. But I can promise my deepest devotion to you, my loyalty, my respect, and my unwilling love for a lifetime. I promise to be your friend, your family, your lover, your everything, all of the days of my life. This I promise you.
That was beautiful.
Sorry, I forgot that.
Well, now comes an exciting part. We're going to ask Charlie to come up. He's the ring bearer. Charlie, can you bring me the rings, please? Oh, Nan might have to give Charlie a bit of a helping hand. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Take a seat, Charlie, but don't go too far away. We're going to call you upstairs. Now, Zac, you take this ring, put it on the edge of, and repeat after me. This ring is a symbol of infinity and my eternal love. It shines as brightly as my undying love for you.
It shines as brightly as my undying love for you,
and is a symbol of my faith in our united strength.
and is a symbol of our faith in our united strength.
That's it. Now, sit on the thing. Perfect. And now, Amy, do the same to Zac. Just repeat after me. This ring is a symbol of infinity
This ring is a symbol of infinity
and my eternal love.
and my eternal love.
It shines as brightly
It shines as brightly
as my undying love for
as
you
my undying love for you,
and is a symbol
and is a symbol
of my faith
of my faith
in our united,
in our united
strength.
strength.
Perfect. You can sit down. Perfect. Zac and Amy, you've made your promises to share your lives together in accordance with your vows, and by the power vested in me, it is with great pleasure that I now pronounce you husband and wife. Friends and family, it's now time to sign the official register. But I'd like to call up the two witnesses, James and Louise, to join us at the register now. And Margaret, if Charlie could come and join us in a little bit, we're going to get him to join in as well, not that he'll be signing anything. And after the official photographer has taken the photos, then I'm going to call upon you if you'd all like to take a photo. Until then, sit back and listen to a mashup of some Frank Sinatra songs that Zac's put together. Apparently this is what he sang to Amy that fateful night in Southport when they got together in a karaoke bar. Okay, we'll be with you soon. Right, we're going to go over here. What's your bail? You're going to sit there? Sure. Wherever you want to sit. Two witnesses. What we're going to do. You're going to sign there. Okay. Wonderful. You sign there. And you're going to sign here. We're going to do the same there. You're going to sign there. And you're going to sign there. Wonderful. Now we're going to get the witnesses. While we're doing this, we're going to call Charlie up. Charlie, come here. We're going to get some photos. Come to the...
Oh, well, can we have a photo with actually my
camera?
Can you get mine, please? And do, is it my phone was just somewhere?
There.
Yeah, just so I can have a photo for Carla.
This one. Here.
Hey,
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, do it.
Charlie?
That's not.
Oh, Charlie, where are you, darling? Oh, Charlie, come on in. Come on, Charlie, come on. With that child.
In there. Wonderful, that's great. Now, if anyone would like to have some photos taken with the beautiful family.
We stand up so you can see my dress and stuff.
So now those photos are taken, how about we go back? Thank you so much, guys, by the way. Sarah, we've got Charlie up here.
Charlie.
Just
Charlie. Charlie, get here.
It's okay.
Sit down.
We're now going to celebrate Zac, Amy and Charlie's union with a symbolic sand ceremony. So we're going to pretend this one today. But you all pour sand of different colours into a container and it symbolises the union now and the combining of both families into one. So, it's lovely. As individuals, you are wonderful and unique, but when the three of you are blended together, you form something even more beautiful. Those strengths will blossom, those vulnerabilities can be cared for, and together you will fly high. Thank you so much, Charlie. You did a brilliant job. You can go, Nan, where are you? Up you go, Charlie. May you rest in each other's love and affection, and delight and enjoy all the years of your marriage. On behalf of those here today, I wish you both all the joy and happiness that mutual love can bring. Ladies and gentlemen, in my official capacity, there's one final thing for me to do, and I'd like to hear a really large, rip-roaring cheer when, for the very first time, I have the pleasure of welcoming and introducing to you, as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Zachary Cook. Congratulations, guys.